from artificial intelligence to healthcare innovations and the latest developments in wildfire technology. We bring you all the major tech breakthroughs in this special episode of Tech It Out. Let's get started.
Artificial intelligence has been one of the biggest buzzwords of 2023. Generative AI has flooded the public consciousness since the release of OpenAI's popular chatbot, ChatGPT. The chatbot became the fastest growing software application in the world within 6 months of its launch. ChatGPT gained a lot of attention because of its detailed answers, which are nearly impossible to distinguish from human-written text. Companies used it to create new services for customers and drive efficiency in their internal operations. For many, ChatGPT happened to be a good brainstorming partner. Some argued that ChatGPT could be a useful educational tool.
It's important that we as academics train our students to understand how to use these tools effectively in a critical way and to recognize their limitations and to really make them part of the armory as opposed to something that universities must reject.
Over the last 12 months, people used ChatGPT for all sorts of tasks. To find out information, write emails, create resumes, and build businesses. Its human-like responses took the world by storm. ChatGPT also sparked the launch of rival chatbots from Microsoft, Alphabet, and a bevy of startups that tapped the hype to secure billions in funding. It won't be wrong to say that ChatGPT has revolutionized the way we interact with computers. Generative AI systems are becoming pervasive, and their growing influence is raising questions about the role of AI in society. Therefore, governments around the world are racing to regulate AI. In fact, European Union negotiators have clinched a deal on the world's first comprehensive artificial intelligence rules, paving the way for legal oversight of AI technology.
Our number one priority is to ensure AI develops in a human-centric, transparent, and responsible way.
It's important to govern AI and ensure that it's trustworthy and helpful, rather than deceptive and destructive. In 2023 also witnessed some innovative trends in the fashion industry.
Imagine a world where with a simple hand gesture, you could change your clothes to any color. That's the premise of intelligent textiles, a color-shifting fabric developed by a Hong Kong research team. The color-changing textile is embedded with a tiny camera that uses AI algorithms to generate varied colored illuminations. The intelligent textile is controllable through hand and body gestures, mobile devices, or remote control. For instance, a thumbs up triggers deep blue. A finger heart gesture elicits pink. And an OK sign prompts a jewel-toned green illumination. The innovation was showcased at Milan Fashion Week in February, where models strutted down the runway in the dark, adorning garments and handbags made of the glowing fabric. The clothes they wore shone from bright blue to orange to green and then a deep purple. The fabric's latest feature even enables wearers to extract colors from their phone photos, projecting them onto the fabric. This underscored the sustainability benefits of this technology. It could reduce the waste associated with discarding clothing when preferences change, promoting a more sustainable approach to fashion consumption. There's another high-tech fashion trend that created a lot of buzz this year. Look at this. It's a high-tech interactive dress. Note that what you see is a real dress and not an AI-generated video. And its USP is that it can change designs and patterns in seconds. Designed by Adobe, this dress is not made from a regular fabric. It's a flexible textile display. In other words, this strapless knee-length dress includes lots of small scale-like screens. Many are referring to the technology as a smart display fabric. It seems red carpets are now going to be way sassy. While the dress is not yet ready for you to buy, it appears to be promising. It may soon enable designers to integrate technology into clothing so that they can play with infinite style possibilities.
Wildfires damaged communities from Maui to the Mediterranean this summer. They killed many people, left firefighters exhausted, and fueled the demand for new solutions. Enter technology. Governments scrambled to get ahead of the flames by tapping into the latest AI tech. Firefighters and startups used AI-enabled cameras to scan the horizon for signs of smoke. For instance, California's main firefighting agency tested an AI system that looked for smoke from more than 1,000 mountaintop camera feeds. The system helped find abnormalities and alert emergency command centers. San Francisco startup Pano AI took a similar approach. It mounted cameras on cell towers to scan for smoke and alert customers, including fire departments, utility companies, and ski resorts. That's not all. A German company built a constellation of satellites to detect fires from space. Microsoft used AI models to predict where the next blaze could be sparked. Drones were also put to use to track and monitor wildfires in real time. These quadcopters fly autonomously and methodically search a predefined area. Technology proved to be quite helpful in fighting forest fires this year, and AI made it easier to detect smoke from fires.
In 2023, these new age technologies helped contain wildfires faster and safer.
Robots became more human-like than ever in 2023. Meet Pybot. It's said to be the world's first robot humanoid pilot. Pybot can fly an aeroplane just like a human pilot. Developed by a team of researchers from the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, the humanoid pilot robot uses AI technology to read, understand, and memorize flight manuals. Thanks to its humanoid body, existing aircrafts require no modification. Pybot can easily fit in a regular pilot's seat. Using voice synthesis, the humanoid pilot robot can communicate with air traffic controllers and humans in the cockpit, allowing it to act as a pilot or a co-pilot. The 160 centimeter tall and 65 kilogram Pybot has cameras on its face, arms, and the front of its body. Interestingly, the AI robot pilot can potentially be seated in not just airplanes, but in various vehicles, including cars, tanks, excavators, and submarines. Amica is another example. The robot is built by UK-based company Engineered Arts. It designs robots for tasks that involve interacting with humans, such as helping visitors in amusement parks. The company believes robots like Amica will replace key pieces of technology.
Hello there. It's wonderful to see you.
How can we miss the tree planting robot? It's helping Peruvians to reforest parts of the Amazon devastated by logging and agribusiness. In the center of the forest is a solar-powered nursery where the Yumi robot plants the seeds of trees that are fast disappearing in the wild. The robot was originally developed by the company ABB for industrial purposes. According to rangers, the robot is capable of planting 600 seeds within hours. Also, at the World Robot Conference in Beijing, some of the machines looked eerily human. The robots could replicate expressions pulled by visitors. This year, there was a range of robots on display at the European Robotics Forum, from robotic arms to quadruped machines that resemble four-legged animals.
Robots in 2023 were more innovative than ever. We can say that AI gave robots an extra edge this year.
Technology is proving to be a game changer in the medical industry. In 2023, new age tech solutions revolutionized diagnosis, treatment, and patient care. For instance, a high-tech treatment offered the possibility of improving quality of life for people with Parkinson's disease. Meet Mark Gauthier, a Parkinson's disease patient. He was confined to his house due to debilitating mobility issues. But it all changed after he became the first person to receive a new Swiss-designed implant. 63-year-old Gauthier received a neuroprosthetic. It was composed of an electrode field placed against his spinal cord. Combined with an electrical impulse generator under the skin of his abdomen, the device stimulates his spinal cord to activate his leg muscles. The Swiss-designed implant has dramatically improved his ability to walk. 68-year-old Pat Bennett also benefited from the tech breakthroughs in the medical sector. She was suffering from amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as ALS. It is the most common form of motor neuron disease. Bennett was unable to speak independently due to ALS. It's a rare condition that gets worse over time as the brain degenerates. To help Bennett speak independently, Stanford researchers replicated normal speech using artificial intelligence. How? The Stanford team implanted tiny electrodes and penetrated Bennett's brain. Researchers are hoping to upscale the number of words that a person can generate.
Technology is redefining the healthcare industry. It is changing the way we approach medical care. Interestingly, cutting-edge innovations are benefiting both patients and doctors.
Passports are becoming more sophisticated. Many countries have switched from traditional passports to e-passports. E-passports are electronic passports. In other words, they come with a small electronic chip inside. The chip contains personal information such as name, date of birth, address, and other crucial data. But this year, Finland took the passport technology to another level. The European nation became the world's first country to test digital passports. Labeled Digital Travel Credentials, or DTC, it's an alternative to the traditional passport check at airports. In other words, it's a digital rendition of a physical passport. To use it, Finnish citizens first need to download an app on their phone and physically register at a dedicated police station. A digital copy of the passport is created by scanning the chip inside the real one. It is designed to be stored on a smartphone.
The passenger just arrives there, look at the camera, we make the facial comparison and matching, and if that's done, then we just check the information for the chip that it has been written for this particular passport. It's not cloned or anything, and that's it. And it's really fast compared to other checks.
The digital passport system is currently available only from Helsinki Airport to certain destinations in the UK. Digital passports can offer several benefits. Many travelers have the fear of losing their passport. Having a digital passport eliminates that risk. Also, the digital passport service is aimed at making travel faster, smoother, and secure. The digital passport could be handy and offer ease of use.
This trial was part of a wider EU pilot as the bloc looks to improve travel tech. It remains to be seen when other countries opt for this new age passport.
Elon Musk's brain chip startup Neuralink received approval from an independent review board for human trial of brain implant. The company is actively seeking an adult under 40 years of age with paralysis in all 4 limbs. According to the company, a robot will surgically place a brain-computer interface implant in a region of the brain that controls the intention to move. The aim here is to enable human brains to communicate directly with computers. Its initial goal is to enable people to control a computer cursor or keyboard using their thoughts alone. Musk has grand ambitions for Neuralink. In the future, the firm could facilitate speedy surgical insertions of its chip devices to treat conditions like obesity, autism, depression, and schizophrenia. While this technology appears to be promising, it also requires perfection and rigorous testing.
It seems this revolutionary technology could shape the future of human-machine interaction, but the road ahead will be challenging and unpredictable.
We all know the Beatles were an iconic British rock band that shaped the music industry as we know it. Its timeless melodies and thought-provoking lyrics continue to captivate audiences to this day. And this year, we got to enjoy one more Beatles song, thanks to the power of artificial intelligence. Called Now and Then, the song features parts recorded by surviving members Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr, as well as the late George Harrison. The Now and Then song dates back to the late 1970s, when Lennon recorded a demo at his New York home, outside of which he was tragically murdered in 1980. Years after his death, Lennon's wife, Yoko Ono, handed a set of recordings, including Now and Then, to the other Beatles, who then added their parts to it. Technological limitations at that time meant Lennon's vocals and piano couldn't be separated to produce the clear mix required to finish the song, but artificial intelligence made it possible. In other words, AI was used to extract John Lennon's voice from the old demo to create what is billed as the last Beatles record. AI models provide a way to bring long-lost musicians back to life.
New age AI tools are revolutionizing the music industry. With AI-powered software and tools, musicians and producers can now compose and mix music like never before.
Fully charge your electric vehicle in just 6 minutes. Believe it or not, it's now possible. The company behind this cutting-edge battery technology is British startup Neobolt. It's often referred to as the developer of ultra-fast charging batteries. This year, Neobolt even unveiled a concept sports car to demonstrate its 6-minute fast charging technology. Currently, the fastest EV chargers in the market take around 45 to 60 minutes to fully charge an electric car. Neobolt EV's 6-minute recharge time is much closer to the time it takes to fill an average family car with fuel at a petrol station.
The company aims to resolve the biggest challenge in the transition to EVs, the charging infrastructure dilemma. We believe this groundbreaking technique could revolutionize EV charging.
American football is a tough sport. It could be more challenging for deaf and hard of hearing players, but technology is proving to be a game changer. Gallaudet University, a school for students who are deaf or hard of hearing, unveiled a high-tech helmet this year. It allows communication with coaches like never before. The university has teamed up with AT&T, a telecommunications company, to create this unique football helmet for deaf and hard of hearing players. So how does the helmet work? AT&T has placed a microprocessor inside the helmet, which is connected to a lens placed on the face mask of the headgear. The helmet allows coaches on the sideline to select game-related instructions on a tablet. They are sent to the lens inside the helmet. In other words, the player wearing the helmet receives those instructions in augmented reality on the digital display located within the visor. The technology enhances on-field communication for players.
Deaf and hard of hearing athletes have a long history of breaking barriers and proving their talent on the field. We think new age tech solutions can enable them to perform better.